Yeah, even in the chat right now, we're just showing all the victims of EA that we've had throughout the years, and you can see people like I named earlier, BioWare and Maxis, Criterion Games. They with Burnout. That's right. Mm-hmm. They've basically just eaten up anybody that's going to be their competitor. I feel like this picture of Amy right here. She's like, "Oh no, EA's coming! Hide me, please! Oh Lord, please!" We got our friends over there in Redwood City, California. The scourge of the gaming industry, as I like to call them now. This person, I don't know where they are, but the scourge of the gaming industry right now. Of course, those are our good friends. Not Ubisoft, not Blizzard. Not who else is out there? Not Sony. I don't know what other. Not THQ. It sounds like, I think it might be letters though. What's another? AKI? No. Who could it be? Maybe it's who, Gertz?
That little mom and pop shop. EA.
Goddamn you, EA. Listen here, people. EA. This company that is worth, I believe, $4 billion. Yeah.
Evil is expensive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And again, a company that also won worst corporation to work for in America.
Twice in a row. EA. Those people.
Remember that time when you thought EA was just that little small company that was making those fun sports games that you like, and those fun what else? SSX tricky games that you like, and that Def Jam Fight for New York game that you like. Remember that when that was fun?
Yeah. EA Sports big.
Big. Or challenge everything.
Yeah.
Like, what? I'm gonna take one of those commercials and just edit over it. Like, EA games, kill your parents.
Yeah.
What? Do it now. But yeah, we've got that. Damn, y'all out here flexing in the chat right now. They say EA be like this all the time.
Jesus Christ.
You ain't lying, because they kind of take over other corporations like those people did other countries. But we got our good friends over at EA, and they decided to shut down one of their more popular studios, developers, and that is Visceral Games. And you're thinking, wait, who is Visceral? Because I know a lot of people out there, when you see games, you just look at the publishers, so you just think EA, Blizzard, like those people. You're not really thinking of the developers behind the games who are behind the publishers. But Visceral, as I just said earlier, they've been responsible for a bunch of games that you are probably a massive fan on. I could think of this one right here that if you don't like this one, I think you might just be a weird ass person.
You're in terrible danger.
I like for the people listening right now on SoundCloud, so they made a Smashing Pumpkins game. Like, what did they make? No, people.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, man. Yo, Billy Corgan, I'm gonna kill you. All right, that's what we're going with. Cool, we'll work with that. Yeah. But yes, they are behind the infamous Dead Space series. And I think everybody had this face when they saw the news of EA shutting down Visceral Games. You sons of bitches.
Yeah.
You fucks.
I'm not even surprised.
Yeah, it's like, God damn it again. Y'all just had... He has a Corey Goodwin face.
Yes.
Like, God damn it. I hate everything about life right now. Isaac has his resting bitch face. But yeah, they're behind the infamous Dead Space series, which I'm not going to say has been flawless, but they've been a very good series of games. 1, 2, and 3 was not as great as I think as the first two, but still a good game. Mm-hmm. So obviously you had them behind that, and they are behind a game that was basically a God of War clone, a very solid God of War clone, a ripoff, but it still was a decent, fun game. It was based off one of my favorite, I guess, poems, or I don't really know what you call it, a story, based off the Divine Comedy, and it had one of the dopest Super Bowl commercials, because I remember a whole bunch of people were watching this shit in church, and then this commercial came on, and a whole bunch of pastors lost their shit.
Anytime she goes away.
Rated M for mature.
and they were behind that whole fiasco of sending people like body parts and boxes and shit. They got in trouble for a lot of things, but especially for this commercial playing during the Super Bowl. And of course, a whole bunch of people get together and they see this in the church and it says "Go to hell." They're like, "Whoa, wait a second! I'm here. I'm in Jesus' house. Don't say that to me." So yeah, we had Dante's Inferno, which again was basically a God of War clone, but it was fun for what it was. And last but not least, they're behind one of my favorite James Bond games. You're thinking, what? They're behind GoldenEye? No, hell no. However, they're behind what some people call the James Bond, because there wasn't a movie that came out this year or when Pierce Brosnan was flexing out there. This is right after Die Another Day. And they decided to make this fun game.
What is love without a flame? What's a rose without a name?
So you're like, who is that singing? That sounds familiar. That's Maya. Maya shows up in the game as one of a Bond girl. I was like, all right, why not? I think she works for the NSA or some shit. It's a weird-ass fucking game, but it's fun, and I liked it because Jaws was in it for some reason with Pierce Brosnan.
It's got the Green Goblin in it.
The Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe, Shannon Elizabeth, where you been at? My eyes, you says American Pie 3. But yeah, it had a great cast, and it was a fun game, Everything or Nothing, and that was a pretty fun James Bond game at the time. And then see the people in the chat right now. That shit was fucking amazing. Yes, this game was good. I'm glad I got my family out there with me. Thank you, guys. But yeah, we have EA shutting down another studio. And one of the big things about this studio was they had a person that had left, what was it? They had left Naughty Dog, the person that was behind the writing and the story for the Uncharted series, a game that Gertz brought up earlier today. This was a writer by the name of, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Amy Henning. It's H-E, so just to put some respect on your name, Hennig. So Hennig? Amy Hennig? I don't know. I'm just being nice. I pronounce names wrong up here all the time. Like, who is it? Javier Vasquez? Like that. So yeah, we had Amy Hennig, and she had left Naughty Dog to go and work for Visceral Games. She was going to be behind one of their newer Star Wars titles, and no, not Battlefront. It was going to be basically an Uncharted version of Star Wars, and they were saying it's going to be a fun swashbuckling version of the game. And people are kind of afraid that because of the big change right now, this game is not going to be coming out at all, because EA has announced this game was supposed to come out in, I believe, late 2018 to early 2019. But now they're just saying, we don't know when it's happening.
Yeah, it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, that's kind of how it feels, man. Yeah. And they just recently, they had a video to say, we're so geeked to bring you this title, and it doesn't even look like it's going to happen now.
Our goal has always been not to just sort of make a game that is set in the Star Wars universe, but to really tell an authentic Star Wars story.
EA has some really exciting plans in the works for the Star Wars portfolio.
Wait. That said Jade Raymond, right?
I believe so.
She used to work for Ubisoft. She was always the one on stage during E3 talking about Assassin's Creed and giggling and shit. Like, that was her. He is just swallowing people up, man. It is weird.
Yeah.
Really exciting plans in the works for the Star Wars portfolio. And what we're doing is bringing in talent from across the industry. And I just hope that every fan walks away going, wow, I never thought they were going to bring my Star Wars fantasy to.
Terrible acting. This is a terrible shot. What were you thinking with this guy right here? Like, oh yeah, I'm just so happy I'm proud of my drawing and my little R2 robot.
Just that sentence makes me mad. EA has great plans for the Star Wars portfolio. It's like,
no, you don't.
Yeah, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
That is a sentence read by someone who has no passion for something that a lot of people are passionate about. Mm-hmm. Imagine like a property that you love if they refer to it as a portfolio. Yeah,
Ooh.
Just like hearing that term is like that is a business person just talking about making money.
Yeah,
there's no artistic passion.
I mean, it's EA, man. It doesn't baffle me that he decided to keep doing things like this.
Oh, it doesn't baffle me either. It just makes me mad.
Yeah, but the thing with it, it's with EA, they keep saying like, oh, you know, we're behind all these small developers. We want to have people that they turn around and do great things, but are still under us, and we want them to believe in us because we're EA. We got we got your best intentions at heart. All we want to do is make a great game, Gertz.
Yeah, we challenge everything.
We don't want to make money doing this. We just want to give you great content.
We're not in this for the money. We're in this for crushing dreams and ruining lives.
Yeah, said basically Yeah, everybody ever had any kind of interaction with EA. But yeah, you had that big fallout, and I'm just actually getting an update. They're talking about, it seems like it's going to be, they're just having worldwide studios take over the development of it, of Ragtag, which is the code name for the new Star Wars game. And like, it seems like, I don't know, they're saying, oh, it might be coming out, it's going to be coming soon, or maybe. We don't know.
No, it's not coming out.
Yeah, we don't know. And,
Just make your peace with it now. It's not happening anymore.
It's not. And I feel like this picture of Amy right here. She's like, oh no, EA's coming. Hide me, please, oh Lord, please. But yeah, like I with EA, man, you guys keep doing this shit. Y'all keep taking these developers who make strong, fun, amazing games, and you buy them, and their games either turn to shit or the studio just falls apart.
Yes,
like it's baffling. You did it with Maxis when y'all had that whole fiasco, and then there was a Sim City where the game just didn't even work at all.
Yeah,
you've done this with BioWare with Mass Effect Andromeda, which that was a goddamn fiasco. Like one of the biggest Mass Effect fans over here, and Patrick Gertz was just like, nah, I ain't getting this shit.
I didn't even touch it.
Yeah,
and when I just saw the footage of it and just hearing or listening to people who played it like yourself, just like, I'm not touching that shit. Fuck that.
Nah, man, I felt dirty after playing that game. I was like, how, EA, no, don't touch me there. That's rude, first of all.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they've done that, and now they've finally done it with Visceral Games, a company that has been making solid content for years. Like I said, with the Dead Space franchise, with one of my favorite games, the games that I love, Everything or Nothing, and then also with all these Star Wars titles and Dante's Inferno as well. So. Yeah, even in the chat right now, we're just showing all the victims of EA that we've had throughout the years, and you can see people like I named earlier, BioWare and Maxis, Criterion Games. They with Burnout. That's right. They've basically just eaten up anybody that's going to be their competitor, because they're like, all right, no, we shutting this shit down now. And we've seen the way EA has done business on more, not going to say the shady side of things, but the basically you're screwed. You have to buy our game if you want to play something like this, like with football games.
Yep.
Unless you're going to go out and play NFL Blitz, which can't have licensed characters anymore, licensed people, you have to play Madden. They actually try to do the same thing with the NBA series, but the NBA was like, no, 2K's been doing us right. You ain't doing that to us.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've seen EA be basically the bully of the video game industry, and like I said, they are a $4 billion company. Excuse me, it might be higher than that. Actually, I might have it wrong.
Yeah, it might be higher than that.
It might be much higher than that. Let me double check, because I was looking at this. You know what? Yes, it's 4.06 billion. I forgot to add that other 60 million. Yeah, Gertz, that counts, man.
Yes,
it really counts. But yeah, it's baffling right now, and that's just their equity. Their full net worth is 7.7 billion. So yeah, they're killing it right now. Let me ask you this, Gertz. Do you think this is going to be, EA has basically become the monolith of all gaming? They're going to be able to swallow up everybody else, and only maybe indie developers are going to give us good content? Or do you think there's going to be more holdouts and stopping all this corporate takeover stuff that they do?
Until people stop buying games made by EA, or at least released by EA, this is not going to stop.
And that's not going to happen anytime soon.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
So
even like their struggle games, people are like, they're still good. They're
Yeah.
great. Yeah, we're going to see what's going to come of it, but I've already know that EA just kind of seems like an unstoppable juggernaut right now. They've basically cornered the market, and prime example with Star Wars stuff. Y'all seen how fucking goofy those loot boxes are in Battlefront 2, but you still gonna go out and buy that game.
Yeah.
That game is cheating you something vicious, but you're still gonna go out and buy it because it looks good. It looks good, and I love Star Wars. So I don't know what EA is doing. I don't know if they're going to, just like I said, become that one company. I feel like they might just make their own console and do a Nintendo joint.
You think?
I think they have the ability to do it.
I think they have the capability to do it for sure. Like money is no issue for them.
Yeah.
I don't think they have the vision to do it though.
You don't think so?
No, just like, because I feel like, again, this is just me. I feel like if you want to make a console or something, you have to have some form of artistry in it. And EA is just like, they're the most corporate game entity I can think of.
Yeah,
they're like everything wrong with the industry on a business level, and I don't see them doing that at all. I think they're just going to keep buying shit. I think they could if they wanted to.
Right.
I agree with you there. But part of me is like, why would they? It's like, we'll just keep leeching off the success of others and then kill them.
Basically, yeah.
They're a giant parasite. And it sucks because I think everyone can name at least one franchise that has been fucked over by EA.
Yeah.
For like one that they love. For me, it was Battlefront. It was Star Wars Battlefront. I loved the first 2 Battlefront games. And then when the new one came out, I had it reserved, and then I heard about the campaign thing that they were doing where they pretty much took it out. I canceled my reservation. It's like, fuck that.
Say, hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. No, it ain't happened.
No, don't like, you had all these features in the last Battlefront games. Why are you taking shit out? Stop it.
And then y'all did me dirty last year with that Mirror's Edge game. Yeah. EA violated my life with that shit. I did not appreciate anything that they did there.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we said, we had that big list of every studio that EA has either swallowed up or ruined. And yeah, it just doesn't feel like it's going to stop. I wish Donald Trump's government would step in and say, EA, y'all need to stop. Cut this shit out.
That will not happen.
he should though, man. We need it.
EA is a winner.
Yeah. I bet EA donates to his campaign funds, dude.
Oh, you're probably right.
Oh, Jesus. God damn you, EA. EA, you are the scourge of the video game world. I hate you, but we really can't do nothing about you right now. I remember that one point when I used to see EA's logo and it would pop up and I would smile. I would get excited. I would be happy because I know this is going to be a quality game. When I turned on Need for Speed Underground, I said, this is going to be a quality game. And it was. I had a good time. I had fun. When I turned on other games with that EA Challenge Everything or EA Sports Big or EA, like anything, it would pop up. I said, all right, this is going to be a fun game. NBA Street Volume 2.
Yeah.
Great game.
Greatest sports game ever made, in my opinion.
Okay.
What? You don't think so?
I mean, it's no 1080 snowboarding for the Nintendo 64, but what is, though? I mean, all that Tommy Hilfiger? What is, man? What is? But yeah, EA, I wish I could say, EA, I wish you would find your heart. I feel like EA is the Grinch. Like, it's just small, as black as shriveled up. It's kind of like yours. But, like, I feel like if they could find their heart, it'd be good and great and fun, and we could all have a nice time.
I don't think they have a heart at all. I don't think their heart is 2 sizes too small. I just don't even think it's there.
It's just been ripped out. It's been Kaliman.
Yeah, and I don't know if they've ever even had one to begin with. I feel like
they did. I feel like they did, man.
No.
They bought, like, John Madden a lifetime supply of hot wings. So, like, I feel like they made that man happy. At least somebody came out of that a winner.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, even when they were making good things, it felt like, or looking back on it now, it's like they were just building up goodwill so they could just be as insidious as possible as they are now. So I don't know. I would love it if you were right. If it turns out that, you know what, maybe we should make quality a tentpole of what we're about. Nah, that's not going to change.
Nah. And here at their new headquarters, they're going to be the new government in Sacramento. No, I'm just messing with y'all. It's the capital. But yeah, I feel like everybody in video games right now is like aiming, just saying, oh shit, what's happening next? I don't know what's going on. Somebody please help me and get me out of here.
No one is safe from me.
Yeah, it's baffling. And again, Walter sent me that he sent me an update about it. And again, they're just saying it's not clear on what Amy is going to be doing now that Visceral Games has been shut down. They've said we're gonna talk to her about what her next job will be. She could be like a bathroom attendant or some shit.
They're gonna find her. It's gonna be like that scene in like the original It. You're gonna see her in a bathtub with her wrist slit, and it's just gonna be EA painted on the wall.
Good Lord, guys, man, this
I'm looking at
everybody in the audience was like,
it's dark.
Yo,
but man, this is a woman who's had her artistic vision crushed
multiple times.
Because
the reason she left Naughty Dog is she's saying I really don't feel like I'm able to tell my full story here, so I'm gonna go over to EA, Visceral Games.
Yeah,
and then you seeing what's happening now. So hopefully she don't give herself the business in a bathtub.
Man.
Yeah, like, Amy, hopefully you land on your feet. Come back to Naughty Dog. We're just hanging out. Last of Us 2 is coming. So yeah, just, come back. We'll have some fun. And obviously EA don't love you.
That sucks though. Like, just imagine, like, yeah, Naughty Dog, like one of the most well-regarded game studios or developers. They're not letting me achieve my artistic vision. And then EA, of all people, comes in and just stomps on you.
Hey, man. It's like, she was like them girls that get off the bus in New York City. I have dreams and aspirations,
Yeah.
and now you're being pimped.
Yeah,
Like, this is what's happening.
Talk about out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Hey man, she made her choice. Sorry, Amy. Like, I want to be nice about it, but you made your choice. You decided to chase the money, or I guess go with Visceral Games, and it did not come out great for you. But hey, you tried. You tried to do something dope. It didn't work out well, but try again. Try somewhere else, and somewhere else that hopefully can't be bought out by EA, because I feel like they might stalk her now.
Yeah.
Like, we gonna get you, Amy. We know where you live. Oh my God. But yes, people, EA, hopefully you get your shit together and stop doing this, because you're not helping anything. Anytime you get involved in anything, it turns into a goddamn money scheme. Like with Star Wars loot boxes, or with a lot of their mobile games, or with the DLC for the first Star Wars game, where there wasn't anything there. It wasn't even a story mode. It's just like, all right, here's a multiplayer game for $60.
Yeah. And the worst part is these money schemes are successful.
Yeah, they are.
They still make them money.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's not going to stop.
Hate. We hate you, EA, but we love you. Love conquers all, except in this case, it's money.